Hi everybody, this is Teri from Sweet Pea Papers, the Sweet Pea Papers YouTube membership, and you get a discount at the shop if you're a member. It's only $1.99 a month, and that includes journals. Just click the join button right underneath the video. Then I also have 3 Facebook groups. I have Sweet Pea Papers Facebook groups, Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook groups, and Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Facebook group. And between those 3, I have 31,000 members. So get on over there and post your pictures and all that, and everybody can see them. We have YouTube Tuesday and Etsy Thursday. So if you want to post your Etsy shop or your YouTube channel, you can do that. You can post videos anytime and pictures anytime and freebies anytime, even though we have Freebie Friday. Okay. So, and the links are in the description below, so you're going to have to click more and then the drop down. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and record this today. So I might be able to get all of the videos done. I want to see how wide this is when I score it, because I may not have to trim it. I don't know why people put pictures on the gusset. Oh, I can hear the ducks outside. Alright, so let's fold both sides of these back, and it should fit on this page. I have to do it here too, see, because this goes over that and I won't be able to, I did the bottom gusset a little low. And my hands are so shaky. Okay. And again, this is one that we're going to have to trim at the top. Let's make sure. Nope, I do have to trim this one. But over here, not on the, you know, I could just take this gusset off and make it a tuck instead of a pocket. And that will make it narrower. And I still have to cut this curved part shorter or narrower so that it'll fit on, and then I'm gradually working my way to the top so I'm not cutting any of this part off. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get it inked. That's why I didn't ink these. This is video 3. I'm not sure I mentioned that. We're using a kit called Japanese Pocket Folio, and it's by Clay TB Designs. Or no, Clay 7B Designs. Can't even read my own handwriting. On Etsy, and this kit was very inexpensive, and there's a lot of stuff with it. Wish it had like maybe some flower, you know, apple blossom fussy cuts. But if I really want that, I could find, you know, find a kit of flowers that has flowers that I like in it. I may do that. Come on, glue. I meant to refill the bottle. Even though it's not that far down, it's got thick on me because I accidentally left the pin out for several days. Maybe even a week. Oh, I forgot to trim this. Why does that look like I didn't ink that? Oh, you know what? I could have made a flip out of this. Oh, I think I will. Darn it. Gonna have to make it a little shorter because I accidentally tore the paper. Oh, and I didn't ink the back because it was going to be glued down. So I will need to do that as well. That was a good idea. I'm glad it popped into my head. Because you can write on this. Plus I can decorate it a little bit. You know what we could do? We could use a tag and make a pocket on the back. Oh, I did it backwards. I'm using fabric tack, and if you can get it while it's damp on the paper, you can rub it right off. It comes out on in little globs. What I wanted to do was glue this side. Yeah. You can glue the other side if you want the gusset to go the other way, but it makes it wider. And you want to make sure it's straight across at the bottom. Yeah, I cut it a little crooked. Okay. And that looks all right. I don't know that I'm going to put washi on that. I could though, and then it would carry the tape throughout the project. That didn't work. then just make some washi art. Don't have any Japanese art washi. I mean, the washi is all Japanese, but what I mean is with Japanese type images and words. And then I think we need to trim that. Okay. That's crooked. Okay. So you can see the flowers through that. That's kind of neat. I discovered, well, first of all, I keep losing this ruler. That pulling it with this ruler makes a better straight line than trying to cut it off with the scissors. Okay, so that is going to go across there. Wow, that's crooked. Still. It still looks crooked. It is. It's still going uphill. I'll just do it right across the bottom. I'm terrible with washi, you know, and getting it straight. All right. And we'll just put a little piece on of this. We'll make a little bit of washi art for the corner. And then I think I could put a piece of ephemera on there. I like this one. It's too big. What about this one? Right there in that corner. We can glue it on as a small pocket. It's a calligraphy brush and some flowers. Now I almost wish that I had gone ahead and made that go all the way. So I'm enjoying doing this. This is a fun little project. Well, poop. Yes, I said the P word. Okay, I put that so it went over the tape a little bit so that I could make this straight. Let me see if I can get this to lay down flatter. Well, not really. Alright, then we'll put something here when we're doing the decorating. I like the idea of having the double flip out like that. See, look how that looks. That's cool. This may or may not be the front page. Oh, I can't, because then the gusset doesn't do right. Well, it lays like that and you can see it. But, okay, so let's find our paper clips. Alright, so we've got this long pocket to put on. And I'll use that to cover the washi. wonder if my glass is empty. And it's okay that it covers up that bird. There's a bird here. So it's not like we're going birdless. There's a big pocket. You're going to want to put it where you... What about here? Kind of like it under that flap. If I switch it with this one. No, I'm going to put it here. This one is narrower. I think I should put it on a wider one so that when you go to get this stuff out, you've got more room to tuck the stuff in. How is that so crooked at the top? I must have folded the gusset crooked. That ding's probably my friend Tina. We usually talk every morning. But I wanted to get this second video done before... oh, I didn't ink that before we chatted. And I could get both of them done in one day. Alright, so we need to trim this. I'm going to trim it on this end. Alright, let me make sure I've got it straight. Ow, that was my knee. And I always like things the right side is the top. I can't believe how big of a mess I've made. Normally I don't make a mess at all. Move it up just a smidge so it's equal. Yeah, I like that there. All right, let's put our, see if there's anything being held down on the other side. Nope. Let's put our flip up here. And we only have 2 more things to do. So I think we'll be all right time-wise. You see I printed on the back. This was from just a miscellaneous kit that I had. I don't remember where it was, darn it, what designer made it. But the kit was called Cherry Blossoms. So you could probably look up that on Etsy and get it there. Get it that way. Now that I'm almost done, I finally get the glue to work. I did it again. You know what? I'm going to glue it on this way. So that way I can see the flowers. Yeah, that's all right. Okie dokie. Oops, messing around with it while the glue's wet. And yeah, that goes. I think I want to put this one here. Because I don't want these two that are the same shape right next to each other. The gusset is here, and that's where it's going to fold, so I got to glue it over here. So let's score it. This actually needs to be cut off a little anyway. And I'm going out again, so that way I didn't have to cut off part of the bird's wing, I think. Yeah, that'll fit. Oh, I didn't score it. Here I am trying to fold it. And this, for a scoreboard, I'm using my my old paper trimmer, the Fiskars, and you can get it. You can get instead of a blade, you can get a score piece for it, and turn this into a scoreboard. And look at all the measurements and everything. It's so easy. That's the colors I've used already. Get a little bit of this stuff out of my way. I may have been gluing these little flaps, you know, the over-under for the bottom wrong all day yesterday, or I mean today. Okay. Let's make a pocket out of that. I could have made a belly band out of it, but it's a little crooked, and I didn't ink it. My scanning cut is down right now. I need a new mat for it. Maybe I'll buy one next month. Cool. All right. And then we just have two things left to do. Since this is printed on and this isn't, I may do this one the same way too. I can hardly wait to ink all of the ephemera. But I'm only going to ink it as I use it as well. I don't know if I want to leave that as a writing spot. I know what I'll do. See, I like that because then you get the picture. I think I'll flip this up. I think I'll take, let's see, this one, will it fit long ways? Nope, I still have to trim it. Oh, I like it though. I like it better. I'm going to cut a little bit off each side. I need to cut just a smidge more, and that's good because I cut this one crooked somehow. all the paper slides on here because it's small. Okay. And we have to do it this way so it's not upside down. Then we just have one more thing to do, and then we'll stop, and then we'll do a video on ephemera, and that I may do later today, but should I make it a tuck? No, I think I'll make it a pocket. Trying to get that pushed down in there so there's no air bubbles so that I can get a decent amount of glue out. And you can see the corner here a little bit. So I'll trim it to match the flip up. That was loud, sorry. Boy, this is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. And then could do something there. And we could do something here. Okay, it's been 38 minutes. I'm just gonna do something here and do something here off camera because you've already seen me do flip ups and pockets and, you know, flip downs and all that stuff. So, there's a paper clip. Oh, I don't need the paper clip anymore. No, because unless I want to put that on there. What's next to it? Oh, yeah, I could do that. So I'll put this pocket on here. And then I'll put something on this page too, off camera. And then we will be done with this. And we'll just start. I'll put that in there. That's good. And then we'll put the ephemera in. Which one looks better? The darker one? Yeah. Because this one's going to have the bridge and the building on it. So I'll use the one with the flowers. Oh, I like this one better. Okay, so I'll do those two off camera. And everything else is done as far as that goes. As far as adding on. And then we will have fun doing some ephemera. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.